Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd. The news headlines comes to you compliments. Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
Happy New Year. This is Network News for Thursday, January 2, 2025. In the headlines, 9 Grenadians named on King Charles's New Year's honors list. Grenadians share their resolutions for 2025. 2 babies born on New Year's Day. Also in the news, regionally, Haiti asks France to return the money of the ransom of independence. Internationally, Panama commemorates canal handover despite Donald Trump's call for U.S. control. Plus, in the sports news, Hazel and Regis Buckles selected to lead development of Canuck Athletes Commission. We'll bring you the details right after this.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments. Soft Weave bathroom tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue. Available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Kenroy, Baptiste. 9 Grenadians have made King Charles's New Year's honors list for 2025, which recognizes them for their tremendous contributions to Grenada. Rena Thomas has this report.
Former Permanent Secretary Ruth Elizabeth Rose is among a number of Grenadians listed in His Majesty King Charles III honor list for 2025. Rose has been awarded the Most Excellent Order of the British Empire Civil Division, Order of the British Empire OBE, for contributions to public service. The award was made public on the King's New Year's honor list for 2025. Rose last served as Secretary to the Cabinet, having been appointed to that post from January 6, 2020 until her retirement from the public service on the 29th of January 2023. She disclosed to GBN via phone that she dedicated 40 plus years to the public service.
Yes, thank you, Rena. I served for over 40 years in the public service of Grenada, entering in my late teens, and I've served at all levels practically. Ministry of Foreign Affairs, I started in a clerical grade and moved my way up and into the diplomatic service, and served abroad and at home equally. And I have been really honored to have been given the opportunity to serve my country in this capacity for so many years, and I still continue to do so, despite my retirement last 2023.
Mrs. Rose said she is humbled and privileged to receive such recognition. Former Magistrate Teddy St. Louis, who is also on the honor list, will receive the honor of the British Empire OBE for his contributions to public and legal services. For services to culture, Keith Emmanuel Richard Williams will be bestowed the honor of Member of the British Empire MBE, along with Annie Loretta Rush Bain for services to the community, and MacDonald Anthony Beresford Cardo for services to education. His Majesty the King also graciously approved the award of the British Empire Medal Civil Division to Lynette Ann Edwards for services to culture, Barbara Ann Fraser Buckmeyer for services to sports administration, Civil Gittins for services to policing, and Marcia Sonia Jones for services to nursing. An official ceremony will be held in the coming days to award the 9 honorees. Rena P. Thomas, GBN News.
As many Grenadians embrace the start of 2025, GBN sought to determine if the tradition of having New Year's resolutions is still part of local culture. A New Year's resolution is a kind of promise made to oneself at the start of a new year. For ages, people have been using the start of a new year to make positive changes in their lives. Whether any of these promises lasted into February is still anyone's guess. We combed the streets of St. George to find out people's resolutions for 2025.
Well, I used to, when I was younger, always make a New Year's resolution. But this year, 25, my New Year's resolution is to get well, because I'm being prepped to have surgery in 2 weeks. Hopefully for the best and better health.
You know, for prosperity for this year. Hope everything get good for the new year. I have one. I want things to be better for me and my children, and to God bless me and everything. What I didn't have last year, I wish to have it this year.
Try and serve God a little more, and let's do the right thing at all times.
I don't have any New Year's resolution. I just continue my goals, what I'm working on. Nothing good for New Year. Same thing, same plans. Continue taking care of my 2 kids. That's it.
Well, to be a better person, to improve on a lot of things, financially, socially, cut out certain things that bring me down.
Actually, this year I want to travel and explore the world and get all of my businesses up and running and be able to help as much of my friends and family as much as possible.
I would advise any young person to set up a resolution. One that is realistic, something that is achievable, yeah.
Meanwhile, many Grenadians remain optimistic about achieving a more prosperous economy in 2025, with hopes of improving their standard of living. However, some fear that challenges in neighboring countries might have an impact on Grenada.
Well, let's say we should try to see Grenada develop a little bit more than this, although we've seen a lot of good things happening infrastructure-wise and so on. But I think that we could still do a lot more for Grenada.
That things would be better, because it's kind of, you know, they're building the roads and they have it like backward. I want things to be better and things go forward, that everybody could be happy. But I'm fine.
Anyway, I like happiness, and I like the country to develop a little more.
I think the youths and them need to listen more, and they need to take more advice and to learn, try and self-develop themselves.
My hope is that, honestly, we don't end up like Trinidad. I'm a lawyer by trade, and, you know, last night a lawyer was killed. You know, and I really hope that Trinidad gets things organized and that we never ever in Grenada end up in that same situation.
Well, I think the nation needs to work a little harder. I think we need to lift the level of our delivery across sectors of the country. And if we do that, 2026 will be a better year for the nation. But I have a positive outlook for this country.
Now, Grenada's latest birth citizens greeted the world with cries within 6 minutes of each other on New Year's Day. The staff of the maternity ward at the General Hospital welcomed their first New Year's Day baby at 4:57 p.m., while the second arrived at 5:03 p.m. The first baby, a male born to Leon Alexander of Conference St. Andrew, weighed 6 pounds 5 ounces, while the second, a female born to Moesha Mason, weighed 5 pounds 3 ounces. Both babies and their mothers are said to be in good health. It is anticipated that the mothers will receive gifts from corporate entities for giving birth on New Year's Day. Coming up in Network News, GBN examines the implementation of the minimum wage 1 year later. Stay with us.
Win big in the ACB season of joy and rewards.
Oh, joy, joy, joy and rewards. It's the season to enter and win what's yours. Have your loan payments wiped away for a year, bringing the joy of Christmas to you. We know that you're ready for the holidays with the $500 weekly giveaway. Oh, joy, joy, joy and rewards. With ACB season of joy and rewards. For the weeks leading up until Christmas, take a loan into now and win with us. Oh, joy, joy, joy and rewards. With ACB season of joy and rewards.
Terms and conditions apply.
Looking to shop online from your favorite stores like Amazon and Shein? With GPC Global, it's never been easier. Get your very own US address and shop from around the world. With GPC Global, you can order the latest trends and must-have items, all delivered straight to Grenada to your closest post office for your pickup. We offer the cheapest rates, and our service is reliable and quick. No more waiting for weeks for your packages. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. Join the Grenada Postal family today and start shopping smarter. Visit us online at www.grenadapostal.com or call us on 437-POST. That's 437-7678. GPC Global, your gateway to the world.
Jesus, with the power of the Spirit in him, went into the synagogue, and they handed him the scroll of the prophet Isaiah. He found the place where it is written, "The Spirit of the Lord is upon me. He sent me to bring good news to the poor, to proclaim a year of the Lord's favor." A Jubilee year is a special year of prayer, pilgrimage, and forgiveness in the church. It's a time when the church offers a chance for all of us to seek spiritual renewal and reconciliation. Jubilee years are typically celebrated every 25 or 50 years. During a Jubilee year, we're encouraged to reflect on our faith, perform acts of charity, and receive the sacraments of confession and Holy Communion. And you shall consecrate the 50th year and proclaim liberty throughout the land to all its inhabitants. It shall be a Jubilee for you.
Listen for the people shouting, this is Jubilee.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
For 30 years, we've been driven by a commitment to our customers and to continuously improving our standards of quality.
Through every success and challenge, your support remains unwavering.
That loyalty has inspired us to listen, learn, and return with a renewed commitment.
We've taken important steps to ensure that your health and safety remain top priority.
And each bottle is a reflection of our promise to deliver the highest standards of quality.
As we move forward, we want to thank you for always standing by us.
We are honored and extremely grateful to be back. Thanks to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, and cheers to 30 more years.
Hi, I want
spend $10 on Playway, $20 backup on Pick 3, and cash for each, please.
Okay, are you adding multi-X to your bet?
Yes, multi-X, all of them.
Smart! Best value bet. Backup and multi-X, you cannot go wrong.
Don't matter the bet, multi-X all of the daily games.
With multi-X added, your winnings can be multiplied 3 times, 5 times, even 7 times. So make it a rule. Add multi-X to all your Playway, daily Pick 3, and daily cash for bets every day and for every drop, and watch your money grow. Available at stores and online.
You heard it here. Multiply your winnings daily. Must be 18 or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Rebecca Television Center, you're never too young to lead. The words of Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell as he met with Grenada's first youth Prime Minister, Joshua Andel. There they are. While encouraging Andel to make the most of his time in the position, Prime Minister Mitchell made reference to his cabinet, who comprises a number of young parliamentarians.
And in giving young people the opportunity to serve Grenada, Carriacou, and PT Martinique, and there's no better example than you right here. I recall your interventions at the CARICOM meeting, which I think was well received, and you impressed a lot of the leaders who were there. And we are never too young to lead, and I want to emphasize this. I don't want it to be lost on the young people of Grenada that we do have youth in Parliament. We have our Parliamentary Secretary, we have Minister Kieran James, we have Minister Ron Redhead, we have Minister Tevin Andrews. They are young people, and I'm young looking. So the reality is that we, perhaps more than any island in the Caribbean, perhaps more than any country in the world, have a significant percentage of young people representing us at the highest decision-making and policy-making body in the country. So I don't want this to be lost upon them, so that they recognize that, in fact, we are, and they have embraced young leaders.
Prime Minister Mitchell called for more youth to step forward and accept leadership positions.
And I think the outpouring of ideas, the passion, the recommendations, the suggestions, and the commitment to building a brighter future is in the hands of the youth. So I'm honored to be given the opportunity to play my part in doing so. And obviously, we want to encourage all of our young people to continue speaking up, to continue taking and making use of the opportunities that are presented in education.
All right, so the inaugural youth elections were held on December 5, 2024. A swearing-in ceremony will be held for the 14 elected candidates this year. Once sworn in, the elected youth parliamentarians will represent their constituents at the National Youth Parliament, amplifying the voice of the youth, demonstrating the value of youth leadership, and advising policymakers on how to create and provide more opportunities for Grenada's young people. Parliamentarians will each have access to a $5,000 community support grant to implement impactful projects in their constituencies. It's officially 1 year since the new minimum wage came into effect. My colleague Beverly Tellersford examines the effect the minimum wage has had on those most impacted.
In January 2024, government took steps to ensure more sustainable living for workers in lower-income jobs by establishing a minimum of no less than EC $1,200 per month or no less than EC $60 per day. But 1 year later, the real question is, has it worked? Has the higher wage had a tangible effect on the day-to-day lives of the average Grenadian? Our news desk took to the streets on January 2nd, seeking first-hand opinions from citizens.
Sometimes we have to judge these things in very simple terms. Let's look at the buoyancy of the economy in terms of the movement of people, the spending power of people, and you can see it around town. Except you live in some way, you know, if you look around, you can see the impact of it. Because if it moved from $40 in some cases to $60, it's like a 50% jump. The only downside to it is that quite a number of irresponsible people who are receiving this additional sum, we tend to have a good time. And that's not the intention of this thing. Yeah. But I'm hopeful for 2025 and beyond.
Well, I'm thinking like actually 2025 might be on the upside, like in terms of the wage for people. I think it might look kind of bright a little bit coming up.
Okay, as come to the minimum wage, there's a trick behind it. They push up the minimum wage, they're going to find somewhere to raise the tax or something to us to take it back. So you'll forever be at that level.
The expansion of the wage law has brought positive change in terms of inclusivity. Workers who were previously outside of the wage mandate, such as media workers, call center workers, helpers on construction sites, and sanitation workers, are now benefiting from this policy, which applies to all working individuals, including trainees, part-time and full-time employees. Reporting for GBN News, Beverly Tellisford.
This story to report an extraordinary publication of the Government Gazette on December 30 gave legality to the Public Sector Employees Pension Fund Bill 2024, which established a new system of paying pension to government employees and public officers as of January 1, 2025. The bill was approved in the House of Representatives on December 18 and in the Senate on December 27. We can tell you too, the commencement order for the bill is Statutory Rules and Order number 38 of 2024. It is dated December 30 with Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell named as the Minister responsible for public administration. The order says the Minister in exercise of the powers conferred on him pursuant to Section 1(2) of the Public Sector Employees Pension Fund Act number 19 of 2024, gazetted December 30, 2024, the following notice is given. 1. Citation. This notice shall be cited as the Public Sector Employees Pension Fund Act, Commencement Notice 2024. 2. Commencement. The Public Sector Employees Pension Fund Act number 19 of 2024 shall come into force on the first day of January 2025. Now, this new pension fund is described by several legal minds as a violation of public officers' constitutional rights, while trade unions representing public officers describe it as unfavorable to established public officers. However, Minister for Legal Affairs and Attorney General Claudette Joseph said the new pension fund is favorable in many ways to public workers. Well, Grenada Tourism Authority's Chief Executive Officer Petro Roach and Chairman Randall Darlan provided positive reviews looking back on 2024. Christina John is going to tell us about that.
The Grenada Tourism Authority reflected on 2024 as a year of remarkable milestones and progress in Grenada's tourism industry. From sustainable initiatives to record-breaking visitor arrivals, the GTA is poised to build on these achievements and drive even greater success in 2025. CEO Petra Roach reflected on the year's milestone, stating, "This year has been nothing short of extraordinary for Grenada."
2024 was a very busy year for us, and that actually has manifested itself through, again, increased visitor arrivals. So we increased visitor arrivals over 2023, which had previously surpassed 2019's numbers. So we really have to give thanks not only to our team at the Grenada Tourism Authority, but also to our stakeholders, to the diaspora, to our travel partners in the global markets, to the airline partners, etc. And besides those record visitor arrivals, we actually were the beneficiaries of several accolades and media engagement. So as we enter 2025, we really want to expand on this momentum. We want to continue our outreach to our stakeholders. We want to deepen those partnerships. And we really are committed to ensuring that every visitor who comes to Grenada, Carriacou and Petite Martinique leaves with an absolutely unforgettable experience as we continue to position Grenada as the gem of the Caribbean.
Chairman Rondell Darland emphasized the critical role of stakeholders in the collective efforts that have advanced Grenada, Carriacou and Petite Martinique as a premier destination, stating that this year has been a testament to the power of collaboration, innovation and an unwavering commitment to showcasing the beauty and authenticity of our tri-island state. He noted that these accomplishments would not have been possible without the dedication, passion and resilience of every stakeholder: hotel operators, tour guides, artisans, cultural ambassadors, and the proud Grenadian diaspora.
2025, we aim to take it higher, continue to celebrate our cultural heritage, especially around culinary, continue to enhance our product development and our offerings on the island, ensuring that when the visitors arrive, they get to experience more and sell more of Grenada. And of course, we have to ensure that, when they leave Grenada, that they go back and spread the word of the destination. But the Tourism Authority is committed to increasing the reach of Grenada and ensuring that it thrives on the global stage.
Christina John, GBN News.
Still to come in Network News, live from the Grenadian capital, the new chair of CARICOM urges closer collaboration to deal with a changing global environment. Back in a moment.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
Grenada for decades. We are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wiring accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grand Anne, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
Hi, I want $10 on Playway, $20 backup on Pick 3, and cash for each, please.
Okay, are you adding multi-X to your bet?
Yes, multi-X, all of them.
Smart. Best value bet. Backup and multi-X. You cannot go wrong.
Don't matter the bet, multi-X all of the daily games.
With multi-X added, your winnings can be multiplied 3 times, 5 times, even 7 times. So make it a rule. Add multi-X to all your Playway, daily pick 3, and daily cash for bets every day and for every drop, and watch your money grow. Available at stores and online.
You heard it here. Multiply your winnings daily. Must be 18 or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium.
Welcome back. Barbados' Prime Minister Mia Amor Motley is the new chair of the Caribbean Community, CARICOM. Here's all we can tell you. She took over the reins from outgoing chairman, Grenada's Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell.
In her New Year statement, the CARICOM chair expressed heartfelt thanks to the outgoing chairman for his wise and steady leadership and reaffirmed her commitment, together with fellow leaders, to ensure the prosperity, security, and well-being of all CARICOM nationals.
We begin 2025 against that backdrop of global uncertainty. The aftershocks of COVID-19 pandemic linger. The worsening climate crisis endangers our homes and livelihoods, as I just referred to our experience with Beryl this year. The devastating conflicts in Sudan and Ukraine and Gaza and Lebanon reverberate far beyond their borders, while in our community, the multifaceted crisis in Haiti demands urgent, thoughtful, and compassionate solutions. And we pray for the continued stability of our relations between Guyana and Venezuela.
She said the challenges that exist not only test our resolve, but also underscore the urgency of adaptation, resilience, and bold action, indicating that the Caribbean must not only weather these storms, but rather lead in crafting solutions for a changing world. The CARICOM chairman spoke to the resumption of the Caribbean Single Market and Economy, the CSME, as an essential pillar to achieving targets as a region.
Central to our mission must be resuming the full implementation of the CARICOM Single Market and Economy. We paused our coordinated actions on this noble but critical mission as we applied all that we could muster to fight COVID and its trail of economic and social upheaval. But 5 years on, we must resume our work on the CSME. For this is not merely an economic agenda. It is a vision of unity and opportunity for small states who know that we can achieve so much more together than we do so individually. Full realization of the CSME, including above all else, yes, the free movement of our nationals, is essential for unlocking the true potential of our people and our economies.
Citing crime as a public health issue, the CARICOM chair said it needs urgent attention and the zone of peace that people of the region so desire become a living reality.
In tandem, we must deliver on the commitments of the recently concluded George Bridge Declaration, which built on the regional symposium in Port of Spain that recognized crime and violence as a public health issue in the Caribbean. This declaration, reached at in Georgetown, Guyana, under the chairmanship of Barbados, prioritizes citizen security and safety by addressing it as a public health challenge, while innovating and strengthening our efforts nationally and regionally in law enforcement and the modernization of our criminal justice systems.
The Caribbean community welcomed the declaration of the second decade for people of African descent on January 1st, 2025. The CARICOM chair said this achievement reflects the tireless advocacy of our region and the strides made during the first decade, including global recognition of our 10-point plan for reparatory justice and the establishment of the United Nations Permanent Forum for People of African Descent. She, however, notes that as a region, we must urge the international community to provide resources necessary to improve the dignity, security, and material conditions of African descendants worldwide. Christina John, GBN News.
Stay with us. The sports news is next.
It happens to all of us. Low on cash and in need of money right away. Play Instacash Monday to Sunday and there are no draws.
So what you saying? No numbers to choose from?
Nope.
And no draw sessions to wait on?
Nope.
And we can play it anytime and any day?
Yep, including Sundays. Instacash. Ask for it by name and choose from a wide variety of games as low as $2 and win instantly. It is fast, it is easy to play, and you win cash right away. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
We have all heard about the Sabbath day. Sabbath means rest. But the Bible also speaks in Leviticus 25 of a year of rest. When 7 times 7 years, 49 have passed, we get a year of rest, forgiveness, renewal, and hope. You will declare this 50th year to be sacred and proclaim the liberation of all the country's inhabitants. You will keep this as a jubilee. The jubilee will be a holy thing for you. Our Jubilee year 2025 will be inaugurated by Pope Francis on 24th December 2024. Here in Grenada on January 4th, Bishop Harvey will officially open the Holy Year with the rite of the opening of the Holy Door at the Feast of the Epiphany at the Cathedral of the Immaculate Conception. Please plan to be there.
Grenada for decades. We are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wire accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grand Anse, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
And so it begins. A journey like none other. Every moment has the potential to be unforgettable. Bring home a piece of the tropical green forest with every emerald. Capture the sparkling light of flawless water in a diamond. Make the sunrise and sunsets last forever. With precious colored gemstones, the essence of happiness is in our most precious memories. So, when it all comes to an end, bring home something that will last forever. Colombian Emeralds International. bring home more than a memory.
Win big in the ACB season of joy and rewards.
Oh, joy, joy, joy and rewards. It's the season to enter and win what's yours. Have your loan payments wiped away for a year, bringing the joy of Christmas to you. We know that you're ready for the holidays with the $500 weekly giveaway. Oh, joy, joy, joy and rewards. With ACB season of joy and rewards. For the weeks leading up until Christmas, take a loan into now and win with us. Oh, joy, joy, joy and rewards. With ACB season of joy and rewards.
Terms and conditions apply.
Sporting fans, good evening. Grenada's Hazelland Regis Buckhells has been selected to serve on the Caribbean Association of National Olympic Committees (CANOC) Athletes Commission. The newly established CANOC Athletes Commission aims to serve as a forum where athletes can openly discuss their unique challenges and aspirations and make meaningful contributions to the region's sporting development. We can tell you too, the commission also seeks to empower athletes with a voice at the administrative level of CANOC, ensuring they play a vital role in shaping the future of Caribbean sports. Regis Buckhells is a former 400-meter Olympian and leads Grenada's Athletes Commission. The CANOC leadership team includes Alian Pompey, a former 400-meter specialist and four-time Olympian, and Brendan Williams, a former Commonwealth Games high jumper from Dominica, who currently chairs the Commonwealth Games Association Athletes Commission. The move aligns with CANOC's vision to strengthen its role as the Caribbean's premier sporting organization. With the advent of the Caribbean Games and ongoing stellar performances by the region athletes, the Commission is expected to enhance the region's influence within the global Olympic movement. Grenada's trio, Lyndon Victor, Anderson Peters and Kirani James, have been recognized for their outstanding display at the Olympic Games in Paris last year. The three, along with St. Lucia's Julian Alfred, Dominica's Thea Lafont-Gatson, and Shafiqua Maloney of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, are among Eastern Caribbean Olympians celebrated for their historic achievements at the Olympics. They have been named Persons of the Year by the popular Caribbean American magazine Everybody's. Lyndon Victor earned bronze in the decathlon at the Paris Olympics and is a two-time Commonwealth Games champion 2018 and 2022, while 27-year-old Anderson Peters secured bronze in the men's javelin in Paris and previously won the World Championship in 2019 and 2022. Kirani James, who is Grenada's first Olympic medalist, placed 5th in the men's 400-meter final in Paris. He has always been a fan favorite. He has amassed a full set of Olympic medals in the 400 meters: gold, London 2012, silver, Rio 2016, and bronze, Tokyo 2020. He is the first athlete to achieve that medal feat in the centennial annals of the Olympics. 23-year-old Julian Alfred enjoyed a superb 2024 campaign, which he capped by topping the 100 meters with a national record time of 10.72 seconds. It is her country's first ever Olympic medal. She followed it up with silver in the 200-meter final. Prior to that, Alfred copped the 60-meter gold medal at the World Indo Championships. Like Alfred, Tia Lafont-Gatson also had an impressive season in which she became the nation's first Olympic medalist, winning gold in the triple jump. The 30-year-old also claimed the 2024 World Indo Triple Jump title. Meanwhile, 25-year-old Shafiqua Maloney, who endured a series of highs and lows in the build-up to the Paris Games, placed fourth in the 800-meter final and holds national records in the event for both indoor and outdoor competitions. Since launching its Person of the Year award in 1978, Everybody's Magazine has celebrated individuals and groups making significant contributions to the Caribbean and its diaspora. All right, finally in the sports news, in kids athletics has named Kim Collins, the 2003 100-meter world champion, as its first ever track and field ambassador. This historic appointment celebrates his enduring impact on the sport, as well as his record-breaking career spanning over 2 decades. Imagine that. Collins, who holds the national record of 9.93 seconds for the 100 meters, is still the only man over 40 to break the 10-second barrier and holds the world record for athletes over 35 in the 60 meters with 6.47 seconds. Collins, who won the bronze medal at the 2001 World Championships and continued to compete at a high level through 2011, is recognized as a household name by major players in the sport. In his new role, he will focus on raising the profile of St. Kitts athletics through global sponsorship efforts, helping to foster a vibrant track and field community for the next generation. That's the sports news for now. Panama held a ceremony to mark the 25th anniversary of gaining control of one of the world's most important waterways. The U.S. relinquished control of the Panama Canal on December 31, 1999. However, U.S. President-elect Donald Trump is now threatening to take it back. In a speech during the anniversary, Panama's president declared the canal will remain under Panama's control forever.
25 years of Panamanian control over its iconic canal is clouded by the threats of President-elect Donald Trump to return it to U.S. control.
25 years ago, the Panama Canal was officially handed over to our nation. Since then, it has been a source of pride, not only for the nationals, but also an example to the world that a small nation can take on such a great responsibility.
The canal's history is one of resilience, ingenuity, and politics. In the late 19th century, a French effort to build the canal failed when tropical diseases killed 20,000 workers. The United States took over the project in 1904 and managed to build it in 10 years, connecting the Atlantic and the Pacific Ocean, transforming maritime trade. The U.S. controlled the canal until President Jimmy Carter signed a series of treaties which meant there was joint control until December 1999. Then it was formally handed over to Panama.
We say received back because I always believed that the canal was built on Panama soil, and therefore it always belonged to Panama.
Under Panama's administration, the canal has remained vital to global trade. But now Trump is suggesting the U.S. got a bad deal, arguing without proof that U.S. ships are being charged higher fees and that Chinese soldiers are controlling it.
Our Navy and Commerce have been treated in a very unfair and injudicious way. The fees being charged by Panama are ridiculous, highly unfair.
The treaties allow the U.S. to intervene militarily if the canal's neutrality is threatened, but don't give Washington any right to take it back.
This treaty was signed by two presidents. It was ratified by the Senate, and it was implemented by the House of Representatives, and it became law. It was a law, so he has to follow the law. I was administrator of the Panama Canal for 7 years, and I never got any instructions from any Chinese to do anything.
Over 70% of canal traffic is linked to the U.S., and with growing Chinese involvement, what's clear is that the canal will remain central to both global trade and geopolitical tensions. Alessandro Ampietti, Al Jazeera.
Keir Starmer won a landslide in the July 2024 general elections in the UK. However, polls have since suggested that the Labour leader has lost significant public support.
It's been the best of times.
We did it!
But also the worst of starts. After inheriting a stagnant economy, the Prime Minister has been left floundering, with the country teetering on the edge of recession and rising inflation. Just after the election, 40% of the country approved of Keir Starmer and a third disapproved. Since then, there's been a decisive shift in opinion polls. The number of people who are happy with Starmer's performance has fallen, but the percentage of those who disapprove has risen sharply to 61%.
That recovering Britain's economy, that finding growth again, that making some of the long-term decisions to make that possible take time. So I think the Labour government needs the public to be patient. I think the Labour government needs a little bit of luck.
The first challenge, a summer of discontent, as a series of riots dominated by far-right groups tore across towns and cities with high levels of poverty. As the violence eased, the racial tension that sparked the riots remains, as do the economic disparities. Starmer campaigned on a promise to not increase taxes on working people, but in the months after the election, Labour hiked council tax, increased employers' national insurance contributions, and scrapped winter fuel payments for 10 million pensioners. At the same time, the government stood by a decision to not reintroduce a cap on bankers' bonuses. All of this was an effort to plug what the Prime Minister has called a $27 billion hole in the country's economy. There was also the changes to inheritance tax for farmers that left many in rural communities fearing they would be forced to sell their families' farms.
We're talking about people that may appear very wealthy. That's not actually their day-to-day lived experience, and they're not making enough money from the farm to pay that tax, and the only thing they're going to be able to do is to sell that farm, and of course that could be really damaging to British agriculture, to British farming, to British countryside life for decades to come.
In the wake of his electoral victory, Keir Starmer said he would restore public confidence in politics with actions, not words. But 6 months on, and not even a policy reboot has managed to convince disillusioned voters that the country is heading in the right direction. His allies say it will take time before the benefits of those policies will be felt. But with the European Union facing its own uncertainties and an incoming Trump presidency in the US, the challenges may prove more difficult to overcome. Sonia Gallego, Al Jazeera, London.
A reminder of the headlines right after this. A reminder of the headlines: 9 Grenadians named on King Charles's New Year's honors list. Grenadians share their resolutions for 2025. 2 babies born on New Year's Day. In Around the Globe, Panama commemorates canal handover despite Donald Trump's call for U.S. control. Plus, in the sports news, Hazel and Regis Buckhells selected to serve on the Cannock Athletes Commission. I'm Kenroy, Baptiste in the Grenadian capital. We wish you well in 2025 and going forward. That's all from us in the GBN newsroom for now. Good night.